Welcome back to the 1997 Chicago Pro Tour Finals. We have our finalists, David Mills and Randy Buehler. Randy Buehler is up 2-1 against Mills. The players are starting immediately. We're looking at their opening hands. How does it look, Brian?
Looks like they both have fairly solid draws. Mills has got an early Dwarven Miner. He'll put it out round 2. And Randy's got a lot of knights, which is something we haven't seen too much of.
Randy has 3 knights, Necro, and Lake of the Dead with some good mana ratio. And David Mills has at least a Dwarven Miner.
Yeah, both of these guys have really good draws. I don't know. I don't recall if Dave's got a counterspell in his hand or not. It's very important he gets one, so at least so he can counterspell the round 3 Necro. Buehler has had no precaution whatsoever about putting it out on the 3rd turn as well. He's not afraid of having it countered, even though it's instrumental to his ability to win.
Mills has Frenetic, Miner, Emissary, and 4 lands in hand.
All right, he'll be throwing a lot of threats out right now. Buehler will throw out a knight.
Interestingly enough, Buehler has basic swamps. He has no multi-lands. He just has the lakes.
Yeah, very fortunate for him. Very lucky. His deck has, I believe, 8 swamps in it. But if the past games have been any indication, he's had a lot of games where he's sat with only Gemstone Mines and other lands like that in play. Probably attack with Miner.
Mills plays Frenetic. And
does not attack with Miner.
Interesting. Both players at 20 life. Buehler with another knight in hand. So that's 3 knights, 1 Necro, 2 lakes, and a Drain Life.
We could have just a brawl here. I mean, he may not even go for a Drain Life on the Dwarven Miner. He may just cast another knight, cast another knight, cast another knight, stay at 2 mana, and just swarm him. Looks like that's what we're going to see.
Buehler has 2 knights in play. Mills has a Dwarven Miner and a Frenetic Efreet in play.
But big Emissary. Emissary is strong.
He draws a Blue Elemental Blast. He also has an Emissary and 2 lands in hand.
Again, he does not attack with Miner. It's a judgment call. He may not want it to die, but it's unlikely that Buehler would block anyway.
In play, Buehler has 2 knights.
Goes Red Blast.
Red Blast has no red land, however.
All right, that Emissary is very, very big.
Mills at 18, Buehler at 20. Mills with 2 land and a Blue Blast in hand. Buehler with a Drain Life, 2 knights, a Red Blast, 2 lakes, and a Necro.
Buehler's a little bit short on mana. The fact that he doesn't play with Contagion makes him pretty vulnerable to a situation like this. He's kind of got his back up against the wall here. The Emissary is going to keep his knights at bay because he only has 2 swamps in play. If he plays a lake and casts Necro, the Dwarven Miner will destroy the lake and he'll have only 1 land in play. So he doesn't have anything like a Contagion, some immediate way to destroy the Dwarven Miner. Better probably to bide his time, maybe summon another knight, try to keep Mills from attacking with anything but the Frenetic Efreet.
The life totals now should be 18 for Mills and 17 for Buehler after the Frenetic beatdown.
In addition to that, if he keeps both knights back, he can threaten with 4 points of first strike to keep the Emissary at bay, although he would get destroyed by a lightning bolt.
This is the 4th game of the finals for Pro Tour Chicago. Mills has 1 game win. Buehler has 2 game wins.
Best play at this point would be, he has 2 choices, either cast another knight or just hang back. Probably safer to just, probably better to hang back. There's a lot of cards that Mills could draw at this point that would seal things up. He could draw Fireball or Earthquake.
Brian, it's interesting that although Buehler has 4 knights and lots of good cards in hand, he's actually somewhat on a defensive mode right now.
Yeah, well, definitely. It has everything to do with having 2 swamps out. His options are so limited. I mean, he has great cards in his hand. He has Necro, he has the Lake, but he has no way to readily remove the Miner, short of sacrificing almost all of his land and leaving himself wide open to the Emissary. He's not in a good position. Dave's coming on strong.
Mills at 18 life, Buehler at 18 life. Mills has a Dwarven Miner, Wildfire Emissary, Frenetic Efreet in play. And Buehler has 2 Pump Knights and 2 Swamps in play. Buehler's hand consists of 2 Knights, a Drain Life, a Necropotence, 2 Lakes of the Dead, and a Pyroblast.
Summons another knight.
And Buehler has 3 knights on the table, and he's tapped out.
Earthquake would be pretty big right now. Wake for 1, attack for 5.
And Buehler is considering attacking, but
probably not, actually.
Definitely will not.
Just checking to make sure that the emissary has 4 toughness.
I think he's staring at the Frenetic Ifrit. Still Buehler's turn. It's not said done yet. Buehler's at 18 life. Mills is at 18 life. Buehler's up 2-1 in the finals of Pro Tour Chicago, the winner of which will receive $25,000 for their efforts. The second place finisher will receive $15,000 for the efforts.
I think he's contemplating right now playing a lake and sacking his 1 swamp to drain life the Dwarven Miner for 2. At least he'll have a Lake of the Dead in play as his only land, but if he draws a swamp right afterward, he'll be able to cast Necro and he might be able to recover. He's very, very far behind right now. Okay, he opts not to do it. Mills just draws another land. It's not much help.
Mills attacks with the Frenetic, and Buehler will be at 16 life.
Okay, so playing the knight was incentive enough for Buehler not to attack. Another Necro.
Buehler
Still
draws.
no help.
Buehler now has 2 Necros, 2 Lakes, a Drain, Pyroblast, and a Knight in hand. In play, he has 3 Knights.
Let's see him cast knight number 4.
Do you know if Mills is playing with Anzaren Ruins, Brian?
He is not playing with Anzaren Ruins. It wouldn't matter anyway because those knights aren't tapped.
Mills is down 2-1. David Mills at 18 life. Buehler at 16 life. Just a reminder that on October 21st, you'll be able to catch the Magic the Gathering World Championship on ESPN2 at 10:30 p.m. Pacific and 1:30 a.m. Eastern Time, so tune in.
In addition to that, having 3 knights in play with 2 untapped black is a lot safer than just 2. If he attacks with Emissary, he can block with all 3 knights, give 2 of them first strike. Actually, no. He would need another black mana. It's still not a great position. He's just got to hang back and stay down and wait it out. Knight number 4.
Buehler now has 4 knights in play.
Wow, imagine an earthquake. What it would do to this game.
Mills is begging for an earthquake.
Yeah, or a fireball. 3 for 1 with a fireball. And all the creatures would stride over. Fireball. Just a land.
David Mills draws a land. He is down 2-1. His life total is 18. Buehler's life total is 14.
Scrub the land. Unfortunately, well, he has that swamp now, so he can go for a lake. He'd get it destroyed by the miner, and he'd have almost no land. Get another. He's in very, very poor shape here. He needs to draw a terror.
Buehler at 14 life. He has a scrub land in hand. What's his options on playing it? What exactly can he do?
Well, he can throw the scrub land and just cast Necro and hope to draw a terror to get rid of the miner before the damage gets too intense. He doesn't have contagion. He's got a lot of knights out, but he's fighting a losing battle here. Just taking 2 every single turn. His mana is not developing. Miner's really, really big factor.
Buehler is up 2-1 over Mills. Mills in a slightly superior position right now. He's at 18 life. Buehler's at 14 life. Buehler has a lot of creatures, 4 knights in play. However, he does not have the mana to support them right now. Mills with Dwarven Miner, Wildfire Emissary, Frenetic in play. And Buehler is attacking with everything.
Well, that's a very brave move, considering the fact that Mills hasn't cast any counterspells. In fact, he hasn't cast anything but creatures. He has 1 counterspell in his hand here. He really wrecks this whole move. He may be trying to just drain away the Emissary, maybe drain away the Miner. I know he can do 7 damage here. That would take Mills only down to 11. He'd lose a knight. Maybe he figures that his knight's days are numbered. As soon as Mills draws some sort of X-spell, he'll remove them all. And then the fact that he did not attack with them. Okay, so he pumps 1 knight, does 7 damage.
1 knight dies. Mills will be at 11 life. Can Mills counterattack, Brian, or does he still have to stay defensive with the Wildfire?
I think he should stay defensive.
Buehler's at 14 life.
Why did he play a scrubland? It just gets destroyed.
Wow.
That was a misplay, without a doubt.
Okay. Buehler feeling the pressure.
Mills drew another land.
He is up 2-1. Mills has 2 lands and a Pyroblast.
That was definitely a misplay. If he was going to play any type of land, it should have been a lake, and he should have gotten rid of the miner. Or he could have gotten rid of the Emissary with a drain life for 2. Just threw away a scrubland for no reason.
Scores 11-12, and Buehler drew which card? I believe he drew a Badlands.
Yeah, he drew a Badlands. It's hard to blame him, though. I mean, this is such an important match, and having only 2 land in play on about the 8th or 9th turn is really frustrating.
David Mills at 11 life, Buehler at 12 life. This is the 4th game, best 3 out of 5 in the 1997 Chicago Pro Tour. Winner will receive $25,000, $15,000 for second place. David Mills with the Frenetic Efreet, a Dwarven Miner, and Wildfire Emissary in play. Buehler with 3 Pump Knights, 2 Swamps, 2 Lakes in hand, 2 Necros in hand, a Drain, Badlands, and a Pyroblast. What are his options, and what would you advise, Brian?
He's got a number of choices. He needs to deal with some of these threats really quick. He may blitz with all of his knights again and drain off the emissary. But he needs to kill the miner. He's never going to have any mana this whole game. He doesn't have very many swamps. I mean, he's been patient, but he's definitely running out of time. If he loses any more knights, the emissary is going to come after him. It's going to be hitting him for 5 a turn.
Mills at 11, Buehler at 12. Buehler with the 3 knights in play. Carefully considering his options. He's wearing his CMU hat. Mills is wearing his hat backwards.
Okay, so
some kind of intimidation.
Blitzing again. He's just going for 5 damage.
Mills is at 6 life. Buehler at 12 life.
So now this
score is 6 life Mills, 12 life Buehler.
Mills needs to draw a counterspell. He's going to get down into range of getting killed by a drain life. A bolt.
Mills draws a bolt, which is pretty
huge.
good.
It's huge. That'll prevent him from taking any more damage from knights.
Mills is down 2 games to
2,
1.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's 1 mana short of killing him on this turn.
David Mills with 1 lightning bolt in hand, 1 pyroblast in hand, and a land. In play, he has 8 lands, a frenetic efreet, dwarven miner, and a wildfire emissary.
Wow, so close.
Buehler has 2 swamps and 2 pump knights in hand.
This has been a very bizarre game. Really different from the last couple ones that we've seen. Mills is very cautious still. Knows that he can't do enough damage. He's probably going to see if Buehler commits both of his knights to an attack and can 2-for-1 him with. Oh, he drew another basic swamp.
Buehler drew a swamp, which actually is pretty exciting for him.
Yeah, it's good.
David Mills, 6 life. Randy Buehler, 10 life. Buehler is up 2 games to 1 against the Virginia player, David Mills. Buehler hails from Pittsburgh, PA. He's a member of Team CMU, and Mills is a member of Team Tongo Nation. He has Tongo with him, apparently, looking over his shoulder. If you were looking over his shoulder right now, Brian, what would you be hoping for?
If I were Mills, an X spell or a counter spell. Something besides land, actually, would be pretty good. He's drawn, I think, 4 spells this game. If you look in the graveyard, there's a floodplain there. He's got 8 other lands in play and 1 in his hand. He's drawn 5 spells total. Anything, just something to fortify his position. The bolt was good, though.
What are Buehler's considerations right now?
Buehler's considerations are attack with both knights. One of them might get through. He can pump it to do 3 damage. Play another land and should just lake drain for a little bit of damage to stay alive, stay out of range of those creatures. Maybe just attack with 1 knight. He's getting down too low though. The counterattack would kill him at this point. He can't know that Mills has a bolt either, which he drew last turn.
Buehler looking at the black backs of Mills cards, the brown backs. It's got to be a little intimidating not knowing what it is.
I think that Buehler's actually done a really fine job of hanging in there. His draw was very, very poor this game, and he's still on top of things. Like, I mean, he's only had 2 land to play the entire game. His opponent has a huge mana base as well as much bigger creatures, and he's still not out of it.
Again, this is the 4th game. The winner of this game, if it's Buehler, he will be the Pro Tour Chicago champion. If it's Mills, we'll go to the 5th game.
So let's the other knight through.
Mills is down to 4.
Mills should have bolted the knight. Why Mills did not bolt the knight is beyond me. I don't know what he was thinking. It was just a free 2 for 1, and he did not bolt the knight.
He just trained 4. Buehler just trained Dave Mills for 4. The winner of Pro Tour Chicago is. He just won. He just won, didn't he?
Yeah, that's match.
That's the match. The winner of Pro Tour Chicago is Randy Buehler of Team CMU from Pittsburgh, PA. 3 games to 1 against David Mills.